It's time for the second award in the creativity category. We're going to start with a few words from an award-winning Paralympic swimmer and recipient of the Medal of the Order of Australia, Australia's highest honor. Combining her personal experience of disability with years of academic research, she pushes for change as a leading international advocate for diversity and inclusion, disability awareness, and body image. Here to share some of her own journey and to reflect on the nuances of that big idea known as inclusion, it's my pleasure to give the stage to Jessica Smith.
Good evening. It is a tremendous honour for me to be here tonight. I was born missing my left arm, and as a young girl growing up with a disability, I always dreamed and hoped for a world that was more accepting, more tolerant, and more inclusive. The idea of inclusion, though, manifests differently for all of us, influenced by our place of birth and cultural context. In some societies, inclusion may be seen through the lens of universal access and rights, where accommodations are made to integrate everyone equally into mainstream settings. But inclusion doesn't always equal equality, as it often involves recognising and celebrating our differences, rather than trying to make everyone the same. My hope as a young child was to be truly seen for what I could do, rather than being limited by the assumption of others. In a world that simply wasn't designed for somebody like me, I had to learn how to adapt and how to find my own way of doing things. And it was during this time that I realised that my hopes for a more inclusive world were echoed by thousands of others around the world. But in order for these hopes to become a reality, I needed to actively work toward goals that would create genuine change. I found my calling and my sanctuary in sport, which gave me the platform to showcase my abilities to the world. With dedication and intense training, I had the tremendous honour of representing my country for just shy of a decade, reaching my goal of competing at the Paralympic Games. The Paralympic Games are not just a celebration of athletic excellence. The Paralympic Games stand as a testament to the power of diversity and human achievement in the face of challenges, and they play a crucial role in breaking down barriers and shifting public perceptions, those that are literally putting hope into action. Through sport, I was able to tell my story. Now, as a retired athlete, my energy is focused on creatively using my own voice as a children's author and motivational speaker to help educate children and adults about the importance of driving positive change. We learn to celebrate our differences when we share our stories, but most importantly, when we listen to the stories of others. And through storytelling, we deepen our understanding of hope and yearning for opportunities that might not yet exist. But of course, my story is just one of many, a metaphor for thousands of other stories. Tonight, I am so pleased to be among changemakers who are literally using their voice to nurture a more inclusive world. With courage and with creativity, in a world where we empower each other, our hopes can indeed become our reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica Smith.